What's up, everyone? This is AllDestroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, we enjoyed the last few days of summer as school begins tomorrow morning. We managed to spend a little bit more time with Futaba, and we even began our official confidant with her. But school begins, so yay, back to the student life for us. In this episode, there's not much we can do this evening. All we can do is get a good night's sleep and get ready for school tomorrow. Oh, poor Morgana. He can never get his sushi.
Listen up, inmate. Our master wants a word with you.
It seems you formed a contract with another new ally. This is the owner of quite a different type of power. It will help guide you all to further heights as thieves.
So, what do we do now?
Worry not. You are steadily approaching the realization of your goal. This is not necessarily to prove so, but I shall increase the number of personas you can hold at once. From here on, your tale will make great progress. Hone your powers even further, and prepare for the time that will soon come. I expect great things from you.
Wow, and I was actually thinking that I was going to need to get rid of some personas soon. Talk about timing. But yes, now we can hold 12 personas. Which was why I was waiting until I could, you know, to get a Hierophant and a Hermit, but alright, whatever. I can buy him back when I get a chance to.
Until we meet again.
It is time, inmate. Return to your world.
Morning.
Morning, boss.
Ooh, a uniform.
Yep, school resumes today.
Make sure you study hard.
Will do.
Futaba says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
A healthy mission starts with a healthy lifestyle.
Mission?
And on to breaking news. In regard to the so-called Phantom Thieves events that have been a hot topic among the general public, the Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence to address the problem.
The government acknowledges the current rumors of the group called the Phantom Thieves. We are currently confirming facts with the police and wish to deal with it in an appropriate...
Even the Prime Minister's talking about the Phantom Thieves?
They're allies of justice, after all.
They change hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
Looks like we're finally being recognized across the country.
In the world, too. Well, this is no time to get airheaded. We need to stay calm and focus at the task at hand.
Even though you have ambitions, you remain cool, hmm? I bet you stole that from me. Let's find clues on that case as soon as we can, too. And resolve it ourselves.
Right.
For Futaba's sake, too.
You two really get along, don't you? You're gonna be late if you don't get going soon.
Oh, crap.
Good luck on your student duties.
Thanks, Futaba. Polling feature. But Mishima did say he'd add something. I guess he added a poll.
Oh, it's all over. The Phantom Thieves are great!
Yep, definitely sounds like it's a polling feature. Not sure if I'm a fan of that or not.
Second term's already started. I think this every year, but isn't summer vacation too short?
Yeah. Completely 100% agree with you.
It's like it always ends right when you get used to a life without school.
And then you have to readjust again.
Then again, I guess we had some fun things this year.
I suppose.
All right, let's begin homeroom. Let's see. We've just gotten back from vacation, but starting next Monday is the school trip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You students are so lucky. You get an entire month off for summer and get to go to Hawaii, too. Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay? Okay, settle down. That concludes homeroom.
School trip, huh? I guess we won't be able to act as Phantom
Takamaki-san! You can speak English, right?
Basically, yeah.
That's amazing.
I lived over there, so it's nothing that special.
Hey, if there's something we're not sure of in English, can we ask you about it?
Huh?
Hmm? Great timing, Ryuji. Well, he's not wrong.
There you guys are.
Futaba! Did you come here by yourself?
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues. But, you know how we're totes popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us, and not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV either. We totally made it big, don't you think?
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
People are voting around the clock after all.
If we go after these guys, I'm sure we'll score some big cash at least once. What would you use money like that for?
I don't know. Put it in the savings?
I've never heard of a Phantom Thief that saves up money.
Well, if you spend it all at once, people would get suspicious. Don't you think?
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother. It's not okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
The culprit forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him, we'll be on top of the world for real. Should we reveal our identities then? Oh, I bet chicks are gonna be all over us.
Whoa, whoa! You want us to show our faces? I guess that might be okay.
I see. If the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will become known. There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know. Being unknown is the allure of being a Phantom Thief.
Besides, we have other problems than just the person forcing mental shutdowns. Hello? Cops?
But considering the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it? Yes, I can pry and ask about it, but she'll just tell me to mind my own business and get angry with me. If you can't ask her, wanna just extract that data? Does she have a personal laptop or something? Don't tell me. I can lend you a storage device with my special gimmick on it. Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password. You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop, though. Can you do it?
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes. But I'm not comfortable going that far.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
Are you scared of seeing how your sister truly feels?
No! Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
What? I was in a tabloid magazine? But I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case. Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure. I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir. So, please, please let me... No! No!
It always does. You got it, boss. Oh.
Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
I mean, she does have a point, but we don't have a choice. We're counting on you, Makoto, because we need you to do this.
Nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to.
Right, we need to have some form of hint. We need something to narrow down our search, and this is the best thing that we could possibly do for that. So anyway, what exactly are we going to be doing this evening? Well, nothing new from Mishima, so don't need to worry about anything on that end. Looking at my notes, it's actually a little bit of a free evening. We are first going to head on over to Shinjuku. Because the first thing we are off to do is go get a fortune reading from Chihaya. She's just gonna keep mentioning about the trickster until we actually, you know, do her thing. However, we are going to be getting another fortune reading today. Because, as you saw from me checking, we are going to get another reading for Oya. So go ahead and pay the fee for that. And
Here we go.
I do not believe this is going to be enough points to actually rank up. Nope.
What do you think?
Alright, I didn't think so. However, since we have a few more spaces added to our Persona deck, we can go ahead and see what more we can do. So,
Hey, inmate!
that made no sense, but I am going to buy a Hermit and a Hierophant Persona for the future. Alright, so I bought a few extra Personas. Nothing really too outrageous. Didn't do any fusions. I just bought back Phoenix and Naga. Because also fusion fodder. So anyway, what exactly are we going to be doing? Well, unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot that we can do. Most of our confidants are just not available. The only ones we have are Sojiro and Oya. And neither of them we can do. At the very least, we can't rank up. So, I'm actually going to check something real quick. I have this written down for tomorrow, but I'm wondering if I can get this now.
What would you like?
Aha! I can! Okay, so starting today, we can get this at this second-hand shop. The Broken Laptop. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this. Now, what exactly is this useful for? Well, in of itself, it's not useful for anything. However, we are going to take a bit of a detour. I'm going to take a different detour to Shibuya real quick. Take your time. Ah, okay, so there is some new stuff here. And also the thing that I was looking for. So, apparently there are some Phantom Waivers. Ooh, actually, that's actually not bad. 50 HP and cures ailments for one ally. I can buy up to 3 of these. You know, why not? I've been having trouble with certain status ailments. We also get the Thief Mask, which doesn't really do anything. But we also have a Calling Postcard. Now this is interesting, because I did not know that this existed. So I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. So I'm going to buy a postcard. And we are going to head back to Yongen Jaya. Specifically, well, I guess the closest would just be the back streets. Now the funny thing was that quite a while ago, I made a little bit of a joke with the mailbox over here. And that was because I never noticed this mailbox before. And I figured, it's a little nod to Persona 4, even though it doesn't do anything. But in actuality, it does do something. So by heading on over to this mailbox, we can actually mail a postcard to someone. And from what I'm told, this essentially acts the same way as Chihiya's readings do, in which you can mail this to someone and you will get points to their confidant. So it's kind of similar to the affinity reading, but I think you can only do it on certain days. I'm not exactly sure how often you can get a postcard. And also you don't get as many points. However, I did screw up in that bit with Sojiro, so I'm gonna mail him the postcard. I feel like I got a little closer with Sojiro just by mailing him a postcard. Yeah, so it's just a tiny little point, and it's not even enough to actually rank up. Well, actually, I'm kind of wondering if I could have sent that to Oya, and I would have been able to rank up with her then. Well, whatever. Not important. What is important, though, is that after showing that off, let's show off something else. Akihabara. I mentioned before that Akihabara is essentially another hub area. You can tell because there is a door here to the Velvet Room. So there are various different things that we can do here. There's not really a whole lot. There's a couple confidants that are here. Not really a whole lot, though. But there are other things that we can do here. And what he's talking about are these capsules. So, these capsules basically are like tiny figurines. They don't actually really do anything, but if you get a super rare one, like the Dominion that the guy next to you is asking for, he can give you something for it. I've never actually gotten Dominion, so I've never been able to test it. I assume it's like money or some really good item, but I honestly don't know. Well, let's go for it. What do we get? And it's Decarabia. Yeah, which, I mean, this guy wants it, but he wants Dominion. So I want to say that it's part of just a little side activity. However, I honestly don't really know, and I don't really pay that much attention to it. Now, Akihabara does have some different vending machines as well. So if you're looking to get the achievement for some sodas, there are some unique sodas that are here in Akihabara. And there's yet more vending machines that have some pretty cheap recovery items. The Aragante, Water Reverse, and then Udagawa Soda as well, which is actually pretty good, and is also 100 yen. So if you aren't magic crazy like I am, there's that. And we also have a few other things in here as well. If we head on over here, we have an electronics store. However, unfortunately, it's closed during the night. Unfortunately, I think that's where I actually need to go to, which is a bit of a shame. Over here, we have a maid cafe.
Oh!
So the maid cafe is a way for you to increase your charm. It works a little bit differently from some other places, though. So, the way that it works is that you basically ask a maid to get you some sort of dish. And the more complicated the dish, the more points of charm you'll get, but the more likely the maid is going to screw up.
Oh!
So you need at least 1,000 yen for this. I'm gonna pass because I don't need charm. It is a way for you to get to like a quick travel point, but it's honestly not really all that great. Unfortunately, so many things in Akihabara are just closed at night. So this one is an otaku goods. Over here we have machine parts. Yeah, this is where I definitely wanted to go to, but unfortunately, so much of Akihabara just isn't available at night. A few other things as well. Some more recognizable things from previous Persona games. However, one thing that is open here is the arcade. Now, the arcade here is a bit interesting. There's not really a whole lot here. There's two things here, one of which isn't available, but the other is this crane game. So, the prize right now that they have is Jack Frost. So essentially, we pay 300 yen and we can play this crane game. We can only play it a certain number of times per day. However, if we are successful, then we'll be able to get the little figurine that is, well, advertised. So let's see if we can try to get a Jack Frost doll. I also love this music. Probably shouldn't speed through that, to be honest. But there'll be more chances. And I'll probably fail, so we're gonna see it anyway. Oh my god, I got it! First try! Awesome! I was not actually expecting to get that first try. It's entirely luck-based. You have no input on that whatsoever. And I love the music because it's essentially just a remix version of Junas. But anyway, what these little figurines do is that once you get one, then you can put it in your room. And unlike some of the other gifts that we get from our other party members or confidants, these are put up automatically right above our desk. And these prizes will cycle out periodically. So, like, right now it's Jack Frost, but there will be different figurines later. I'm not sure if part of it is based off of time, or if it's just the next day there's a new prize. I don't exactly remember how it worked. However, unfortunately, that's all we can really do here in Akihabara. Yeah, like I said, there's not really a whole lot that we can do, especially here at night. So, sadly, we're gonna have to come back here in the daytime in order to see everything else that is available. Which also, unfortunately, means I can't do anything that... I can't do anything about what I wanted to try to do as well, which kind of sucks. Because I don't have anything to do this evening. It is technically a free evening because in my notes I specifically wrote down that I'd go to the bathhouse. But since I'm maxed out on charm, there's not really a whole lot that I can really do. So I'm wondering what exactly I can do this evening. I was hoping to maybe get some tools, or that the points that I got from the postcard would be enough to rank up with Sojiro. Sadly, there is not really a whole lot for me to do this evening, is there? I can see what's at the theater. I don't think that will really help. I mean, worst case scenario, I just head back to LeBlanc and I read a book. Les Miserables. So I'm guessing this increases... No, this one increases kindness. Huh. Well... I would like to have just raised up a confidant and not go with stat boosts. Unfortunately, I don't really have much of a choice, so... Sure, why not? We'll see another movie.
Well then.
I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core.
It was him. He stole the silverware. He even stole the candlesticks. Thief, confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world.
You could also use some vocal lessons. But since we've also read that book on movies, more points! So yay, more points into kindness. Yeah, it would have been nice if I could have gotten something else accomplished. But unfortunately, there wouldn't have been much without just, you know, spending time with someone. And at this point, I don't, except with one exception, I don't really feel the need to do that.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, Catchy. I don't think so. I did go to the beach recently. Well, if the mood strikes you, you should come again.
Thank you.
Is it really that bad? Huh? Oh, you're talking about Kamoshida, aren't you? Same offer goes out to you.
Hey!
Want their pity. But onlookers.
What up?
Oh, hey, Ryuji.
Did you see that ad in the train?
What ad?
The media's gonna come to our school. At least be a little interested in it.
Oh, you're talking about that stuff with Kabayakawa, aren't you?
Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now. Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm fine. That girl just now? Don't Don't you think she was fine?
Well, she was pretty cute, but wait, let's get back on topic with Kabaikawa.
The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out? It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Oh, you're hopeless.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too. Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them. Seriously, why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again. Oh, perfect timing. I think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip. You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident? So, a number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning, and that day just happens to overlap with the school trip.
Yes, I've been told so.
Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxies. I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
What?
You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique. You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades. Don't worry, there'll be a couple more people going besides you.
If that's the case, very well.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
I guess that works out.
I kind of feel bad for him. It seems like he's been getting a lot of crap, and I don't think all of it's warranted. Dude, he's not a jerk. He has a responsibility to take down the Phantom Thieves.
Well then.
That's gonna be hard with Ryuji. Anyway. Well, school trip is coming up. And it's actually coming up rather soon, to be honest. So, yeah. A trip on over to Hawaii. Granted, with everything blowing up with the Phantom Thieves, maybe a little bit of a breather would be in order. It would also help to see if the polls, you know, actually kind of mellow out and, you know, something starts to be a lot clearer. But with the polls and also waiting for Makoto to get her sister's data, we're still just playing the waiting game, which honestly right now isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so still nothing there. I'm wondering if it is just that one time, because I know, like, you can get some points in one of your social stats. Granted, the only time I checked that was towards the end of the game. So maybe that's the only time where you actually do get points? I don't know. But what I do know is that we are out of time for today. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5. We are going to continue through our days. Until some sort of breakthrough comes out, there's not really a whole lot that we can do. Besides, with the media buzz about the school in Kamoshida, as well as just the general buzz with Phantom Thieves in general, it would be a good idea if we tried to lay low for a little bit. Let things just settle down a little bit. Let all the hype die down for a little bit, because, you know, too much hype is a terrible, terrible thing. And in the meantime, we'll eventually be able to get something in terms of the person causing the mental shutdowns. The polls are nice and whatnot, and who knows, maybe there'll be some sort of clue that we can gather from that. I doubt it. I am more concerned with what Makoto can find out. But until then, we do have a few different areas to look through. And until we get a breakthrough somewhere, well, let's just focus on the school trip. So until next time, everyone, take care.